YouTube is starting. YouTube is going. Starting Facebook.
Starting Facebook. Oh man.
Facebook's trying to go live.
It's going live. You going live on that platform, little man? Shit, eh?
On Facebook.
On Facebook. On
Facebook.
On Facebook.
Facebook is running.
Facebook.
So both are up and running.
Facebook. One time, Captain Hook. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, master. Yeah, play it. Play it.
Play it.
White boy got something to say now.
Tomorrow.
You want me to play him right now?
Yeah, play it at the beginning.
Y'all not gonna do Marky D?
Nah, we gonna do that too. Well, this is gonna set the mode, goddamn it, because this is exactly what we talking about. Run it. Ain't gonna be no music. Just straight up. He gonna express his feelings and let y'all know what he thinking.
Already been losing followers.
I think it's as real as it gets.
Recently, I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm not here for the
Is it playing?
numbers. But
All right.
after this one, I'll probably lose a few more.
That's cool. Just let me know when it's over with.
Heated. And this isn't like a call out or call in. This is just a fucking reality check for other white people. We do not get to label anybody in the black community anything based on what they choose to do with the vote.
All right.
We have to realize that regardless of the outcome of this fucking election, there is going to be violence. Potential violence, very real violence carried out against
Yeah, shit, why
black.
not? You gonna do that for the whole month though? You gotta do
More
that for the
than
whole
usual.
month?
Because
Fucked up.
if Trump
What they kick
wins,
you off of?
that brings about a violent America. We've already seen that. If he loses,
Shit,
then
might as
the
well.
meltdown from white people is going to be insane
Might as
because
well.
they will not accept that he has lost.
Oh, is it
to a
picking up on
black
mics too with
woman,
him? My bad.
which means violence will also come out of that. And while y'all are out here moral grandstanding and fucking doing these purity tests, at the end of the day, this shit will not affect us. The outcome of the election will not it will not carry the weight of violence that it will carry out against black people. Come the fuck back down to reality right now. Stop policing what black people do with their vote. Period. Because at the end of the day, violence is going to come out, and it's not going to be violence towards us. And so, first of all, no, the majority of white people keep, whoever's talking about revolution, y'all don't know what the fuck it takes. You aren't ready. You can't even have a conversation with your other white family members about racism without melting down, without getting scared that you think you're going to overthrow the fucking government. Please be so fucking honest with yourself.
Started up some other shit.
There's so many white people right now that are so fucking delusional. Y'all want to run around and call black people this, or that. If they choose to vote for Kamala Harris, if they choose not to vote, if they choose to vote third party, whatever. That's not our fucking business. We are in this place. All this self-hatred is coming out so heavy right now from white people. Because the reality is, the reason there are genocides in all these different countries is because of white supremacy, which is an us problem. And so everybody that's angry right now should be angry at white people. Because we're here because of us. We have the very fact that we have Donald Trump as a choice for president is a result of white supremacy. So all this energy you have for everybody else, any other community, all this fucking anger you have, use it constructively to help deconstruct and decolonize your mind and to work towards destroying white supremacy. Do that. Leave black people the fuck alone. Let's focus on us, period.
Welcome back. Yeah, we had to start the show off and set the mode like immediately. Y'all heard what he said, y'all.
Immediately.
Welcome
back, y'all, to the Durka Durka podcast.
There you go, baby. Yeah, go ahead and tap into that YouTube Durka Durka podcast. Click like, subscribe. We most definitely gonna be looking for comments today. I guess we can't go live off of Big Go Live today.
Man,
85. I guess they tripping on you, huh?
Yeah, Big Go they done
suspended you for 30 days or something.
Suspended me again for 30 days. I think what they trying to say what happened.
You had your shirt off or what? What was it for?
Nah, I think it's because I like to blame it on other folks, right? It's never me. Never me. It might have been when old girl walked across the camera, and they might have seen some.
Oh, okay. All right. It was some explicit in there, huh?
It's probably something showing that wasn't supposed to be showing right at that moment whenever those people was watching.
Yes, it's crazy. But we're still going live from Durham Mitchell off of Facebook. Most definitely going live off of DDC4LKC off of Big Go Live on this side before they ban me. And we're going live off of DM Creations off of Instagram. So tap into all following platforms. But what you just got through looking at was a TikTok of a man that basically said that violence is going to happen to black men, women, and children, whether Kamala Harris wins or loses.
You said what's going to happen again?
That's what the video was saying, bro. It was saying that basically black men, women, and children need to be on the lookout after these elections or during the elections or at the height of them, because pretty much whether Kamala wins or loses, it's going to be violence. So I kind of, I don't take threats lightly. I always look at that shit from, what I'm saying, as the bigger picture. And that's pretty much what this black community discussion is about today. It's
about like the purge or something?
Pretty much just like the purge, bro. I mean, they letting it be known. This is widely talked about on TikTok. Man, y'all go ahead and comment, man. But before we start the show, we got to start the show like we start every show.
Let's do it.
So we got to dedicate it to the fallen soldiers. We get an RP to the Kiki.
RP to the Kiki.
RP to the Tomcat.
RP to Tomcat.
RP to the Marky D.
RP to Marky D.
Damn sure can't forget about Scooter Boot.
Ain't gonna forget about our brother Scooter, man.
Man, but yeah, I like I say, man, I don't take threats lightly, and when people start talking like that, it's time to wake the fuck up, y'all. You know what I'm saying? It should have been on some shit to where you should have woke the fuck up, but I think that this is like a different election. This is because, man, like I say, you got a lot of people that even hate Kamala, and they black. You know what I'm saying? So it's been a lot of discussion. I mean, we talked about that. We had another episode on that. But it's basically like, shit, you gonna vote the white supremacists in, you know what I'm saying? Over somebody to look like you, or you gonna choose the lesser of the evil, or that's what they talking about. That's the discussion right now, man.
Man, that's the same discussion, man.
It's been the same discussion.
Every year.
You know, I mean, but this year they got somebody to look just like you.
I don't know about all that.
Well, I mean,
she don't look like us. Look at that.
Hey,
look how I look.
I guess she was enough to where black women feel like she's a black woman.
Hey, like I told you, the only one that looked like us was that picture I told you where they had her looking thick on there.
So you got some AI generated shit in there.
That's the only time Kamala Harris looked it like us.
Only time. But back to the video. Pretty much, man, it's just preparation. One day I was at work. I was working late, and I was having a discussion with my boss, and my boss was pretty much, just shooting the shit with me. And I kind of brought it up with him, and I was like, man, my kids have been like, involved in martial arts since they was born. That's the whole reason why I got into martial arts, is because my child, what I'm saying, I ain't want her to get done like I seen this girl get done in school. Like, she got her ass whooped so bad she pissed on herself, and it kind of like, it ain't gonna happen to me. It ain't gonna happen to my baby. So that's kind of like what made me jump into martial arts. You know what I'm saying? So that's what kind of prepared me for that aspect of it. But I was just kind of asking him, I was like, man, like, how young did you start teaching your children how to use firearms? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like weapons training. And he was like 6 years old.
Yeah, because that's when the mind is developing anyway.
Yeah, 6 years old. And so I was like, damn, 6 years old? Like, I'm way the fuck behind. You know what I'm saying? I got a 13-year-old, I got a 10-year-old, I got a 6-year-old. But none of them have any kind of weapons training. He said he started them out with, you know, with bow and arrows. And then he said he kind of stepped it up to be crossbows. And then after a while, they started working with live ammunition, like, you know what I'm saying, with real guns, going to go hit the range, all of that shit. So I was thinking to myself, like, how many black folk you know that's out here teaching their children how to, you know what I'm saying, how to hunt and how to, you know, how to hunt and gather, and then, you know what I'm saying, how to basically process meat. Yeah. And he said that at their 18th birthday, they all had to kill their first deer. Right. You know, they had to all skin them, and then, you know what I'm saying, I'm not, you know, telling nobody that's what you're going to have to start doing. But I mean, just the mindset of being prepared for, you know what I'm saying, living off grid and doing what you need to do. I don't know a lot of black folks that's in my circle that's like behaving like that. Or that's taking preparation like that. You know what I'm saying?
I don't either. It's been a lot of, I'll say us, you know, mostly you, getting us, putting it in our head that we need to be more prepared for even if something like that was to happen. Right. But a lot of us that is around, I don't see them as well being, you know, the one to be prepared for something tragic that can happen to where they have to defend themselves, you know, with their hands. Right. You know, not with some
I mean, or even like weapons training, you know what I'm saying? Like going out and then like knowing how to like clean a gun. Yeah. Or, you know what I'm saying, actually going to the range and knowing the proper way to like handle. I mean, me and you took concealed carry classes, you know what I'm saying? And there was a lot that went into that shit.
Yeah, I mean, it did teach us something, you know.
It damn sure did. Because it was like, wow, it was an eye-opener for me. And I was like, this is what they teaching they babies when they babies, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So it's like just kind of alarming because most of the people that I know is like teaching their children sports. You know what I'm saying? They teaching them to be fly, you know what I'm saying, pretty much. And it's some education in there, you know what I'm saying? There's some people that take education very seriously. Yeah. But for the most part, they are not teaching them shit like that.
Yeah, we got.
Go ahead, Pop.
But what are they preparing for?
Off-grid scenarios.
Like what?
Like the grid going down. Like living off the land. Like necessarily depending on grocery stores.
Ending?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. That type of situation. And I mean, as he went on about it, he was like basically like he feels that the way 90%, because according to PowerMag.com, if the grid was to go down, 90% of the population would die within the first year or so. And
I don't think it'll be a year. I think it'll be in the first month.
Wow.
You think they're gonna be going
because
fast?
it's a mental process that goes into that.
Yeah. Wow.
I mean, it's one thing to know how to hunt and fish and shoot deer and all
because he was talking about the water going down.
It's a whole nother process when you get into it mentally on that there's nothing left.
Right.
That's he can prepare his kids for that.
Mm-hmm.
But when you actually get into it,
yeah,
it's like an adrenaline right there.
Right. Well, I mean, and then also with you having resources, there's gonna be people that's gonna be wanting your resources.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And he said that most people are gonna die from dehydration. Yeah, he said, you know, because think about it, your water is all hooked up to the city water. Yeah. So if their pumps are not running, there's nothing that's being maintenance. You know, basically, most people don't have any water filter purification systems in they home,
and we don't have no way of drilling either.
Right, and then he also asked me a question.
You got ways of drilling. You go back to the old school. There's books.
That's a long ways down.
There's
to be
books.
drilling.
There's a library across the street. You can go right across the street, break into the library. And
but how many people do you know doing that? How many people do you know doing that right now?
All you got to know is how to read. That was always my problem with The Walking Dead, how civilization disappeared. But there's books. There's libraries everywhere. And in those libraries, there's all kind of survival books, teach you how to shoot a deer, where to shoot it at, what to shoot it with, how to skin it, how to clean it, how to process the meat. There's all these books.
Right.
So my thing is, what's going to cause the end of civilization?
Thinking the government actually shutting down the way
is it going to be nukes?
The way that people see it.
Is it going to be...
Okay, this little article that I was reading, based off of, like I said, PowerMag.com.
Within the first month,
I got you double.
90% will be dead because a lot of people are just gonna go jump off a bridge.
Yeah, right. He said, according to the PowerMag.com, They said that it's briefly dealt with the commission report of 2008. There's essentially two estimates of how many people would die from hunger, from starvation, and lack of water, from social disruption. One estimate is that within a year or so, 2/3 of the United States population would die. The other estimate is within a year or so, 90% of the United States population would die, and this is from a GMD or from an EMP. And they think that that's
What's
what
a GMD.
A GMD is like it's like geomagnetic. So this is like something
solar flare.
like a solar flare or something like that. They're thinking that eventually this is going to happen in the United States at some point in time.
Definitely, I could see a solar flare. I could see a nuclear war. Government takeovers are usually not a government takeover. It's the people rising up against the government.
Right. Oh, okay. Yeah. So that's what it was. It was like he said, according to PowerMag.com, 90% of the United States population could die if a pulse event were to hit the power grid. And that's from an electromagnetic pulse, and that's an EMP, or a geomagnetic disturbance. And that's what they call the GMD event occurs, which according to Senator Ron Johnson, there is a 100% certainty will happen at some point in time in the future.
Yeah, I can
and
see
as
that.
many as 9 out of 10 people in the United States would die immediately. Yeah. So he kind of, I mean, and that just brings me back to what my boss was talking about. He just was talking about, you know, dehydration, and then he looked at me, and I kind of like wasn't really paying attention to him, but he was like, "Do you have a water filter purification system in your car?" And I was like, "Well, I got one at home." And he's like, "That's not what I asked you." You know what I'm saying? He kind of got deep with the shit. And he was like, "Do you have something in your car?" He said, if an EMP or something like that was to go off, or something, you know, like a geomagnetic disturbance happened, he said, most of these fucking cars are not going to work. Mm-hmm. He said, and so basically you have to be able to get from where you're at to your child, you know, and I mean, do you have like a bug out bag in your car? And I know I most definitely didn't, but I sent it to the group. They also have like these straws that basically can filter out any kind of water. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He's like, these are like $20 to $30. There's no reason why people shouldn't have this in the trunk of their car.
Are we going to get some?
Fuck yeah, we're going to. I think immediately we should be getting this shit.
You should get our pot together. That filters water.
Yeah. You should have what?
They have canteens that filter water.
I mean, yeah, but this is something that I think like black people should be on immediately.
I would get a crossbow.
Right.
Most definitely need that.
Most definitely need a crossbow.
Not a bow and arrow, but I would get a crossbow.
Right.
You know, a little pistol type, not pistol type,
something
more like
a shoot.
Yeah, something. Yeah, you can you can do what you need to do.
You ain't got to worry about bullets.
Right.
We got Terrell Mays Double in the building.
What up, Double? What's happening?
Said, do it, hunter and gatherers. Looking to living off grid and keeping guns oiled up and ready, growing vegetables, fruits, and plants, hand-to-hand combat when we going fishing. He said,
He right. Yeah.
You know, and he said, please put Scott Ringwald on the podcast about hunting, and I want to show up and watch.
I mean, yeah, that's deep because I mean, immediately like this is stuff that we should be discussing as a group.
I would still get back to if civilization's gone, who's going to be mentally capable? Yeah. I mean, you can't prep for that. You can't.
I feel like nobody is ready to see their child die from starvation either. You know, nobody's ready to see their child die from dehydration. Like I think that's like something that's like somebody's not mentally prepared for. So if we can just get that in the minds of people to just have that in the back of your trunk or have that around your household, that's like half the battle, because you don't want to watch your child go out like that. I know I damn sure don't.
Getting mentally.
Or watch your loved one go out like that, or you know what I'm saying? Because basically nothing's gonna work the same. Everything that you think is, you know, that you're taking advantage of right now is a luxury to you, and it's not something that, you know, is gonna be like the norm if something like this were to happen. Yeah. You're not gonna be able to just use your restrooms. You're not gonna be able to just go to the faucet and then, you know, cut the faucet on and go get some water and you know, I can live like this. No, it's not gonna work like that.
That's why I say, who's gonna be mentally prepared for that?
Nobody is gonna be mentally prepared for it. Even the people that are preparing for it right now are not gonna be mentally prepared for shit like that.
You just gotta start getting prepared for it, you know, and one of those ways to eliminate your food source like that. I mean, if you want to be done, because I don't know what Trey gonna do. He ain't around here eating meat. He gonna have to grow his.
Yeah,
berries.
I have to grow. Yeah.
Grow his berries.
I like the way
and
you
stuff,
looked at
man.
me like that. He's like, I don't know what this nigga Trey gonna do. Like,
Because just think, like if we got together now, and
Right.
we got some land, and we had livestock, and we had we had it built up like a fortress almost.
right.
You get what I'm saying? You already ready for this.
Yeah, you already ready.
You got your meat source already. You got plenty of cattle that you can bust down and
Mm-hmm.
and eat off.
They gonna
Yeah.
come for it.
But that's the other part.
That's
the other
what
part.
I'm saying, that we have it like a fortress, and then we got it's enough of us, and I'm looking at the brothers that ain't on her too.
Yeah, they need to get with the shit. Yeah, they need to tap the fuck in. And
You know, because
it's like with you having resources, you know what I'm saying? Oh, and shout out to Love Over Wealth, you know what I'm saying, by the way, man. They hooked me up with the shirt over the weekend, man. Had a dope ass event. But yeah, man, my partner Dub, Joe Billions. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, back to what we was talking about. Along with you having resources, that makes you a target now. You know, people are gonna want to come and get your shit.
Oh yeah.
You know, and that's it's life or death.
Well, you know, I told you there's a podcast that I started listening to, and I had to turn it off. It's called Blackout.
Right.
It's got I forget the guy's name, Malik Remy in it. He's doing the voiceover,
Mm-hmm.
and it basically there's a blackout. Nobody knows why.
Right.
They don't know if solar flare, nuclear bombs. They were up in New Hampshire somewhere in a little small town, and they just getting no information.
Wow.
And I'm on episode 3, and I cut it off because, like you say, I'm not prepared, and it's really
It's freaking you out, huh?
it's freaking me out.
It's freaking you out. You're like, what the fuck?
There's no explanation. There's no alien shit.
Yeah, because I think half the population gonna lose their fucking mind because there ain't no internet.
Right. And that's what's happening
You know what I mean?
in the show.
they ain't gonna know how to use
They
their
ain't gonna,
GPS.
I mean, like I can't pause I can't strike no selfies. I can't. Oh
they ain't
my
gonna
god.
know how to go around the corner without that GPS.
GPS. I mean, just think about it. I was in Houston, and like even the locals, they gotta depend on GPS for every fucking thing. So the major populated cities, like, think about what they gonna have to do and how they gotta mentally prepare for some shit like the grid going down.
You would want to get out of a major city.
You don't think you would?
You would want to.
Oh yeah, you most
Yeah,
definitely
you wanna
get out
be
of a major
secluded.
city.
Power
like
goes
that,
off
yeah.
the next day. You need to really prepare
We
to
need
to
to
make
be
that
gone.
hype.
Yeah, if there's no, like on this show, and there's no explanation
Right.
coming from nobody.
Because you seen how The Walking Dead was moving.
Right.
Like they had to travel to see other people.
Right.
Right.
You need to get out of a major city because people are gonna lose their mind. That's why I said 90% of them would be dead within a month
Yeah.
because they're gonna kill each other.
Kill each other. Yeah.
They're gonna lose their
Right.
minds. People gonna be doing that.
You know, me and you've always talked about that. We've always talked about, like, in a zombie apocalypse, it's not necessarily the zombies you're gonna have to worry about. It's the other fucking people.
So the people-
It's the other fucking people because they're gonna be coming for your ass just as much as the
Right.
zombies is gonna be coming for you.
But
You know what I mean? Shout out to the guy Tunes. He said blessings, y'all. Blessings, bro.
That's Carrie.
That's Carrie.
Look.
Can't fault. Yep.
Yeah.
Can't fault. Y'all like to go ahead and shout out his business too.
Shu sent a bunch of hearts in here too, man. Shout out to Shu.
But my main thing is on that whole scenario is people's mentality.
Right.
Would people be prepared for it? I don't give a shit what you got in your trunk and shit.
Right.
Civilization is over and it's cutthroat.
It's cutthroat. Yeah, and then you gotta be really ready to get down and dirty.
That's gonna be that mafia that we ain't created already.
Well, it's funny that you said that. Pop, tell them about what you were talking about on Twitter.
Well, I got into an argument with some dudes about the reparation shit or something. It was something I can't even remember, but I kept bringing up the $5. I say we need to start a GoFundMe. You can call it whatever you want to call it, Marcus Garvey or what FBA project. I don't give a shit what you call it, but it'd be a $5 max every month. That's all you could do is $5.
$5.
You put $5 in the pot. Once we reach we agree on reaching a certain amount, and once you reach a certain amount, we have a Zoom meeting and we decide what we're gonna do with that pot.
There you go.
You're going to buy Bitcoins. You're going to buy a McDonald's. You're going to buy a Burger King. You're going to buy backpacks for kids to go to school. Whatever the fuck it is.
Right.
We have a Zoom meeting. Everybody signs off on it. And that's what we do. And then you just keep adding the $5 to the pot.
Right.
Every month. But this $5 max.
You can't add more than $5. Right.
You can't put in 25. It's just you put your $5 in. and you keep track of the pot. It's right there. Everybody can see it.
Is that so other folks don't be like, I did most of the work.
Right.
According to what Pop was saying, shit, you throw away $5 every day.
You do.
Yeah,
You throw away $5 on a day-to-day basis. You just like $5 shit is necessarily. It's not even thought of whenever you out on the and about, man. I mean, shit, I blew $5 and I wasn't even fucking trying to at the grocery store earlier. It's just $5 is pretty much is nothing. It's like $1.
Right.
Just like Devin the Dude say, it's $1 now. Like so,
It's nothing.
yeah. So you throwing down $5 should not be a big deal. It shouldn't be a big contribution.
Rich, poor,
yeah,
whatever you should be able $5 a month.
Yeah,
right.
That $5 in there.
Right.
And like I say, at a certain point, once it hits a certain amount, we have a Zoom meeting and we decide what to do with it. Buy Bitcoins, you invest in a company, you invest in somebody's business,
Right.
something, whatever it is. But
Right.
we agree on it and we just keep putting $5 in and see how many people decide to join in.
Right.
I mean, man, it's 40 million black people. Well, I can't say 40 million black because we don't want to claim everybody anymore.
yeah.
Yeah. You got your foundation of
Yeah,
Black
we got
Americans. now.
the foundation don't want.
Little man said that Kamala don't look like the other black women.
I mean, all that shit is cool. I don't care. I don't care if she's black, white, Indian. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
She's not Trump, and I really don't. To be honest, I don't give a shit if Trump gets elected. What I care about is the people that are behind Trump, and they're all white supremacists. And can't nobody can deny that. Every one of the motherfuckers that's in his cabinet or his top position are white supremacists. That's what they deal with.
Right.
I mean,
Kind of telling what you was telling me earlier, like shit. I would fuck with Trump if it wasn't for the people that.
I mean, he used to fuck with black people.
Right.
I mean, all the rappers, all the civil rights leaders, the Clintons, all of them fuck with Trump.
Yeah,
Right.
but I think he got to a certain amount of money, and then if you remember when they first started talking about those Illuminati videos, and they first started coming out, they were saying when you make that certain amount of money.
He told everybody his plan.
Yeah.
He said the Republican people are stupid. He said this out of his own mouth. He said they are stupid. He said if I would run for president, I would run as a Republican.
And get behind the whole racist.
He already knew.
Ideology.
If I bring up this race shit, they'll follow me.
Right.
And he knows that. And he don't really care. And people keep talking about, he loves the country. He don't give a fuck about nobody but Trump. That's all he cares about. And okay, cool.
There's a lot of people coming to job, that melanin deficient that they say that he was the one that was coming in, and that's why gas prices where it is. That's why you had your businesses. You was making
it's
more
no different
money.
now.
Man,
the shit it just costs more because the economy is hot.
Right.
They dumped that. Biden's got $2 trillion bills that he passed, and it dumped. Tell me, when you go down the highway, how many construction cars do you see?
A lot right now.
That's why the economy is hot. That's why shit is high, because y'all won't stop buying shit. Y'all won't stop going to the restaurants. Y'all won't stop going to the concerts.
I think they got to do the same thing that they teaching us in business, though. They basically teaching us to write off all this shit.
Write it off, whatever. You still buying. They keep raising the prices, and people keep buying it.
They buying it and write this shit off, and then they getting the return back.
That's business. But I can tell you right now, and it can't nobody call me a lie or say I'm wrong on it. If you go look at the stock market, every motherfucking company out there is making record profits.
Yeah, they going hard.
Out there
So
booming.
if inflation is bad,
Right.
why are they making record profits? They should barely be getting by. They should be laying off motherfuckers left and right, trying to cut costs.
Do you feel like there is going to be violence that's going to ensue with either candidate winning? Do you feel like what
white folks that get mad if Kamala or whatever the fuck her name is wins?
Right.
They'll be mad and they'll probably get out and do some dumb shit. If Trump wins, bye-bye Palestine. So all the motherfuckers that's protesting the Democrats right now, they're going to have to either decide, okay, go back to work, or we're going to start blowing up shit. because it's over for Palestine. It's gone. It ain't gonna be no Gaza, Palestine. It's gonna be New Israel. That's what it's gonna be.
That's what the end game is.
So
Anyway.
that's where your balance. The rest of us is just gonna go to work.
Just like that.
Yeah.
So what he's saying, you don't think that it's gonna get to the max height like that at all?
No.
Like a January 6th insurrection.
Even January 6th, it wasn't all white people. Most white people were sitting there going, what the fuck's wrong with these motherfuckers? What the fuck are they doing? You know, so it'll be some white dudes that freak out. It ain't gonna be no black people if Kamala loses that freak out. They don't.
Ain't nobody gonna give a fuck.
Yeah, they ain't gonna give a shit.
It's just gonna be like,
another day in America.
Another day in America.
Another day in America.
So,
America.
I mean, like I said, the only people that will freak out would be the Palestine people, because they know if Trump wins, it's over. Gaza's gone.
Yeah, it's a genocide.
I don't like genocide.
I mean, that's kind of what we're looking at right now.
I've read the definition.
Man, they murdering the shit out of people over there.
They just want the motherfuckers to move.
I mean, they want them to move, but they're also killing the fuck out of them at the same time.
Well, that's how they get them to move.
Okay, there you go. Let's call a spade a spade. We're not gonna sugarcoat this shit. Yeah, you killing the shit out of them. Yeah,
and they move on.
Yeah, that's the reason why you got attacks coming from all fronts right now, because they know what the fuck is going on.
Me and your mama was watching some video, and the cop was beating the shit out of the dude, and she said, Why don't they just ask him to move? I said, that's how you
ask somebody to move.
How you ask?
You beat the shit out of him, and he'll fucking move.
Say no.
Right. That's how you get him to move. You beat the shit out of him.
I shouldn't be laughing at this shit.
Hey, Double said, love over wealth. Y'all want to start doing training once a month, everybody? He said phones and social media is a new addiction. They forgot about the maps.
I think I posted some video of a black group training with a white militia.
What is the best route to go with people that don't necessarily trust giving their money to strangers and black people? Because I know that there's some black people that's like, I ain't giving them my $5. You know what I'm saying? So what is the best way?
There ain't no hope.
And they lost $5 when they
I mean, of course it didn't, but I'm just looking for a fail-safe proof. You know,
that's why I always say GoFundMe, because it sits right there on the internet
to where everybody can see it.
On the internet, transparent. It's very transparent.
You can look at it. You know who the people are running it is.
Mm-hmm.
It should be transparent. You know, every dollar you create a list of all the people that gave the dollar.
Right.
You know, maybe initial, last name.
Right.
You know, you got.
Because I feel like if you can basically establish trust, and then also establish a system in order for us to vote,
if it gets
just like it's
enough, people will give $5 and not even think about it if it gets big enough.
Right.
Because they want to be a part.
You got to build it.
Yeah, because I feel like, you know, we worried about the wrong voting system. You should be worried about the voting system that's going to help us get our shit together, rather than, you know what I'm saying, us going back and forth about whether Kamala is black or not. You know what I'm saying? We got shit that we need to iron out. You know what I'm saying? We also need to vote, of course, but, you know, and get politically involved. But I feel like that fund that we are establishing should be raising our own political parties. You know what I'm saying? It should be raising our own grocery stores. It should be raising our own school infrastructures. You know what I'm saying? That shit could stretch so far and wide that we not even thinking about the entirety of what it could do and what's the possibilities of it. We just talking about fucking $5.
The black community should be its own self-contained experiment lab.
I totally agree.
They're not trying to experiment on themselves, though.
But you should, economically.
I mean, yeah, economically you should, bro. I mean,
after taking so many losses, the mind frame is just going to adjust itself to not want to keep going doing the same thing.
And that's the problem right now. You don't control shit.
Right.
You don't control any fucking thing. You basically got people that are controlling it for you, and we just surviving. Right. It's a bunch of individuals. Right. But once you get that to a point to where it's a collective, and you actually have control of this collective, and it's basically got, you know, there's no way for this shit to get taken down other than the government just coming right out and going, we confiscating this fucking money because y'all niggas doing too much. I mean, if you know what I'm saying, there's no way to get around success out of this plan that we talking about.
Right.
Yeah. Hey, my boy Scott in here, man. Why you playing on my podcast, man?
What'd he say?
He said, hey, man, I'm off on Sunday.
Who's Scott?
He was the assistant manager. He just turned in his resignation.
Damn, he just turned this shit in, huh?
He said, I ain't coming back up in motherfucker, man.
He said, fuck you.
Yeah, man. So they had to run a little scramble at work, man. So I know he over there loving it.
Oh, man. That's terrible.
Yeah.
But but seriously, like this could do numbers. This could be big if we let it, you know what I'm saying, fester to where it needs to be.
Yeah.
I mean, period. Like there's no way for you to fail at this.
I work for the city of Norman. And those people, when it's council time, the citizens are there.
Right. Yeah, giving it a two piece.
That motherfucker out.
Yeah, giving a
they vocal about, and some of those meetings go to 2 a.m.
Right.
We talked about this the last time we had a community discussion, though.
Right.
Talking about trying to organize to get everybody to start going to the what you call the town hall meetings.
Yeah.
You know,
but it's almost like they don't really feel like they are part of the goal in mind. Like what you putting that $5 in, and you basically like, I contributed to this mission. You gonna want to come to these discussions. You gonna want to have your 2 cents in, and you gonna want to put your vote in. Yeah. And like I said, it's just about the collective voting on what should be done with the bread. You know what I'm saying? You got your scholars in there, you got your bankers in there, and pretty much everybody's vote counts, and then everybody's getting their 2 cents heard.
But see, that's something else I'm complaining about.
What?
Because people like Boyce Watkins, they get on TV. Well, black people are the only people who got comedians and athletes speaking for them. Everybody else got scientists and bankers and stuff speaking for them. We're the only ones. And then he turns right around and goes, all those black people going to college is just a bunch of boule niggas. And I'm like,
sit there and say something good, and then gonna come back.
Yeah, you're the one that said you wanted all the college people to go. Now, because some of these black women say they want to vote for whatever her name is.
Boy, y'all have trouble with her name,
though. Kamala.
Yeah, I'm just calling K. They vote for K. Now they boule. They boule niggas. That's what they saying on Twitter. And I'm like, y'all can't make y'all's mind up on shit.
That's real talk. I honestly can say that 1,000%. Black people can't. Black people cannot come to one accord to save our fucking lives right now. To be honest with you, that was gonna be the discussion before I decided that we needed to talk about Pop's tweet. Was damn, is black love a facade now?
All the black discussion.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, is this shit a facade? Because I feel like we more at war with each other than we are the motherfuckers that's trying to literally wipe us off the face of the earth.
Yeah, Scott said no one really knows about the end one time where he said, Terrell said with gentrification, we could buy land and wait for the offer. And Scott said communication makes it go right. Special K and Devil said boule and the bootleg niggas laugh out loud. I don't know. Bowley and bootleg, I guess.
Yeah, that's what they was calling them, man.
Boule.
Because all the black people that want to vote for Kamala are boule niggas.
Yeah.
And I'm like, man.
What does that mean? Is that like bougie or something?
They uppity, they bougie.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, they bougie.
Oh yeah, we didn't see those, but we do have a black delegation around here in Oklahoma.
I mean, but any black educated person is bougie. Yeah. I mean, that's what you rely on. I'm a doctor. I'm a dentist. I'm a banker.
Just like what I was talking about before we went on, is that vernacular of speaking, how you saying it.
Right.
You know, like I was saying, that y'all intelligent speaking, then that's what they want to hear, because they use my cousins for some of that. You know, Isaac and Isaiah, they put them on camera just because they know that they speak real well.
Right.
You know, instead of having some of the other, niggas.
It's crazy, man.
Like, nah, you don't put that nigga on camera.
Yeah, man, he talking too good. It's crazy. You see how them niggas sound whenever they the ones that's talking on there.
But something has to be done, and I feel like this is the easiest approach to get the shit done, because it can solve so many problems. Yeah. It's basically like we coming to one accord, and you establishing a collection, and pretty much it's a third party that's watching the money, so it's transparent to everybody. And there's no way for you to be able to fail this shit. Like, you know what I mean? And this is the vote that really actually matters, is because you moving in one accord towards something that's going to benefit all black people. You know what I'm saying? Because for generations to come, we got to pick up the pieces somewhere. And I'm telling you right now, Sexy Red ain't going to get it done. You feel me? Like,
I don't have
she getting it done for those folks.
She is. Yeah.
She not getting
what more ratchet shit for you to dive in, or what?
I'm not saying on the good part for us. I'm talking about she getting it done for those.
Oh, for the other people.
Those folks.
Oh yeah, she damn sure getting it, because all she is a fucking distraction.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, you teaching our youth to be basically. I mean, shit. Like I said last time, promote prostitution. If you ask me, I mean, straight up and down. I mean, what else are you talking about? I mean, I just got through having a conversation about this shit. Like 90% of the shit that you hearing from the rap female side of things is talking about the same shit over and over again. And I also think that should be included in, you know, what we should be establishing as a unit, like our culture. You know what I'm saying? What's being presented to our babies. You know what I'm saying? What's being presented to our babies as far as entertainment wise. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of shit that's being covered up behind the cartoon, but it's toxic as fuck.
Yeah, Sky said she ain't done nothing, period. Come on, man.
Man, fuck all that.
Hey, but
when you getting on radio stations, you talking about your booty hole being brown, I don't want my little 6-year-old singing that bullshit.
I know.
Period.
That's where it's up to us though to police that with it.
You can police that so far, bro. They gonna go right down the street and they hear the same shit.
Well, I'm saying, like, if we had a system already set up, like if we was prepared for this already, or we was already in the mind frame that we need to start doing this from birth.
Right.
You know, it was already a setup.
Right. You don't have any more UNITY. Why you ain't got no more songs like that on the radio. You got straight bullshit on the radio. And that's why I say that, man, it's toxic as fuck to the youth that's coming up. Like, bro, they can't distinguish the difference. And what we looking at right now, we done seen all of the eras. We done looked at the past and we done looked at the present now. It's like this shit is getting ridiculous now. It's getting ridiculous. It's getting fucking out there right now, man.
Because like you said, that's who they listening to. They listen to the rappers, and most now they listening to the rappers.
We even got Dreamer Bliss in this motherfucking comment. She said 100.
Let's go.
You hear me? Like, shit, for real, it's sad. Like, for real, bro.
I think I'm getting a call.
They calling me. But seriously, like, this is some shit that we need to discuss. I feel like it's really easy to come together on one accord. We're not asking for.
The technology is there until the GMP comes or whatever.
Right.
I mean, you can have Zoom meetings with thousands of people.
Right.
And everybody get just
Facts.
Zoom meetings and just agree on one thing.
Right.
That's just the way to start, and it's free. You can do a Zoom meeting for free for 40 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, use the technology to your advantage.
Right.
You know, I don't know. I really need to look into. I'm gonna look into how much a GoFundMe business account costs, because you can start one up, but I think it doesn't have all the advantages to it. You want to do a business one.
They already here.
Scott said, "You speaking that real?" He said, "But everyone likes Jerry Springer shit." You know, and Terrell said,
help us, man.
His show ain't gonna help us, man. That's what's keeping us in that mind frame.
I can't throw booty sweat at a bullet.
But
you know what I'm saying?
The black community is the only one that has that.
Yeah,
that's
yeah. We the only ones. That's what I'm saying. We the only ones that's not taking this shit seriously. Everybody else is taking this shit seriously.
Terrell said we gonna have to really stay strong, because every time somebody gets assassination is when they bring us all together. So even if someone gets murdered or locked up, we have to keep
Man, I was just talking about that shit too. Like, boy, you know what I'm saying? Like, they try to kill people to sound like this. You going to go get the gas? All right, man. Well, we're getting ready to switch on over to ART2O. Like I said. Well, it's ART2O. It is. Don't try to be humble, sir. Yeah, we're getting ready to switch on over to ART2O. Like I said, man, this is just a black community discussion that I think that had to be had. It's a great conversation piece. I think that it's not asking for a lot, and really we can spearhead this shit and get it done. And man, it'd be some legendary shit, especially for the next generation coming up. because it'll give them some direction.
I mean, if you don't, your next generation gonna eat you. They're gonna kill you. They're gonna rape your daughters. They're gonna kill your mothers. They're gonna kill your uncles because they don't know no better.
Right.
They think that's what they're supposed to do.
Right. Yeah.
That's what they think they're supposed to do. Your kid won't be able to go to school without, having to think about packing a gun because his classmates think that's what they're supposed to do.
Right.
Something has to be done. I mean,
what's up with it, bro?
a lot of these big cities are lawless.
Right. I mean, yeah, straight Chicago shit.
Yeah, it's straight Chicago shit. They lawless, and there's nothing going on. I mean, it's crazy. I mean, Chicago is just the focal point, but shit, Atlanta.
Yeah.
I mean, L.A.
Yep.
I mean, it's out of hand. I mean, kids
and
out
it's
there.
getting worse.
It's like that kid that they arrested for. I forget which rapper they killed.
Julio. You talking about Julio?
But yeah,
Julio?
the kids coming out of
Yeah, they
like
coming
a
out
mini
of
mansion.
like a little mini mansion. And that's what was all in the comments. The comments was like, "What in the fuck?" Like,
Right.
yeah, these kids is spoiled as hell.
Because I was like, well, damn, is he at some rapper's mansion or something?
Nope.
But no, he's at home.
He's at home.
Double said, should we start Black Neighborhood Watch or low-key meetings? And
Where's the black neighborhood at?
You know, you got some hoods in here.
Hood.
Not none that's put together that nobody's doing nothing together, though.
I mean, but where's
Right.
the black neighborhood? We all over the place.
Yeah, we is all over the place. You right?
All over the place.
Right.
We all everywhere. We're in Edmond, Norman, Lawton. Where's the black Yukon?
I mean, but like, I got 10 things, and that we should be thinking about as a whole. You know what I'm saying? Especially if we're gonna be raising money together. We most definitely need to stay dangerous.
Yeah.
So everybody should be taking weapons training. Everybody should be doing some form of martial arts. This is just one of the many ways that you can prep for this shit. You most definitely need to be having your ass in shape. There's no reason why you can't go get a $20 membership and then hit the gym at least twice a week. You know what I'm saying? This shit is not rocket science. Everybody should be able to move just in case some shit happens. Our farmers should be our grocery stores. That means that you're not dealing with the pesticides, you're not dealing with the GMO, you're not dealing with any of that. You're dealing with somebody that's actually growing the shit for themselves and are growing it for the community and then feeding the community instead of us having to rely on the grocery stores. You know what I'm saying? There should be no reason why we should be blowing up these rappers. Oh, man, see, damn, they about to kick me off of Big Go.
Big O don't like that shit.
Damn.
They said don't be talking that shit about our rappers.
Okay, like, nah, I'm on Big O Live right now, and they literally just sent me a punishment.
I told you that's how they did me
This is
yesterday.
crazy. Nah, I ain't showing no turkeys or nothing. This is crazy. You see what I'm
They
saying?
don't like you talk about they folks, man, and they system.
Wow, bro, I'm gonna have to screenshot this
Kick
shit,
you
y'all.
off of?
Huh?
What they kick you off of?
He ain't kicked off
Look,
yet. They gave him a warning.
your live is shielded for the violation of inappropriate behavior, and it's under review for 143 seconds.
That's how they did me, man.
Bruh.
They
Man,
might let you back in,
man.
but they about to review it, but then they gonna let you.
I'm
There
sorry,
you
I
go,
said
honey.
the N-word.
Damn. This is crazy.
What you banned through now? I see it.
Man.
I see it.
Anyway, I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep going. This is crazy. You start talking about that shit, and they like, oh yeah, we got to ban this nigga right now.
He's speaking some good shit.
Yeah, our churches should be our banks.
Yeah, we should.
There's no
No.
reason why.
No.
Yes, there should be.
If
As
it
much
was-
as you
if
give
it
to your
was
church,
No.
Not
as
the-
much as you give to your church
Not the
should
plan
be.
not the plan of what they going on now.
What's the plan they going on now?
I'm just saying on where they giving the 10%, you could do all that, but you giving it to the church, and it ain't no real plan for it to be given back to the
I
community.
feel like they're contributing way more than just $5 to a pot
Well,
in the church.
I know that. That's why I'm saying they telling them to give 10%, but I'm saying if it was contributed to the church to be given back to the church, I'm talking about the
Yeah, the
folks.
black churches
To
could
have some
banks
type
along.
of-
I mean, a long fucking time ago. That's why I said that the black church should be the bank.
Yeah.
Like, you should be able to go get your loans and shit from the bank. I mean, from your church, because the church is taking in money like a motherfucker, and then you should be thinking about it like that. You shouldn't have to go to some white establishment to try to go get a loan. You should be able to get that shit from the bank, from your church.
Your church.
Period.
That's where the black community is.
That's the way we need to start looking at this shit. Like I ain't got no problem about who you praying to.
You see,
you know
most of the folks up in the
I ain't finna get into that. I mean, I got a totally different mindset, but like I said, I'm not gonna get into that. I ain't got no problem about who you praying to, but I feel like overall, as a collective of us and how much we've done inside churches, there's no reason why the church should not be your banking institution as well.
Yeah. Double said Chicago is a great example, and he said the bad part of the gangs is they started out positive with food programs.
Man,
we would have to piece them together, you know.
And shout out to the commentary over here, boy. They over here going in right now.
He said nothing new under the sun.
Straight up.
He believe in God, but if we ain't saying where the money is going in the meeting, I ain't down with. Can I at least help people's bills? I ain't buying a pastor.
No. That's totally something different than what we talk about. I'm talking about.
I think that's what
I'm talking about.
That's what be happening.
I'm talking about like as far as like you know, us as a people. This is what we should be thinking about. This is like a top 10 for me on like what should be on your brain as a people. You know what I'm saying? Not just us donating $5 into a common cause.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We should be raising our own political parties. I'm gonna keep saying that shit. Like, there's no reason why we shouldn't have somebody that we raise from this point, from point A to point B, and it's our own political party. We shouldn't have to be. I mean, you always hear, well, the Democrats and the Republicans. Why in the fuck it ain't no black party?
We tried it, man.
Yeah.
We tried it.
You see what I'm saying?
We tried.
We did try.
When?
Y'all,
you talking about when we had our thing going.
Yeah, y'all don't remember us sitting down with all those.
He talking about when we did our thing up at the shop. You know what I'm saying? We had our own little
political party.
We had a political candidate, and we was gonna raise our own political party, and we was gonna do our thing. But
I didn't know that.
We had a brother. We had a brother, and the brother decided that he was gonna move to Florida.
That's why we. That's why we kind of put all our resources into
you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Like,
threw a monkey wrench in the plan. You know what I'm saying? Real shit.
Know that.
Yeah. Damn it.
Shout out to you, Steve.
Shout out to you, Steve. We taking shots. But yeah, shout out to you.
Get one of those too.
Again, we need to control our own entertainment. You know what I'm saying? So what's being presented?
It should be a chitlin circuit.
It should be a chilling circuit, but most definitely, we shouldn't have to be worried about a record label cutting us off because we're not promoting what they want them to promote.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We should have our own entertainment systems.
Black people should own the entertainment industry.
We should own the entertainment industry.
Own movies. They should own the music.
Right.
They should own all that shit.
Right. And then I just think that the motto, each one, teach one, reach one, should be like a well-known practice in every household. Like, there's no reason why you should know some information and then you not willing to give it to your little brother to help him further himself. You know what I'm saying? Just because, like, nigga, I had to go through the ranks, so he need to go through the ranks. That's bullshit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Watching Cuba Gooding's little brother.
Yeah,
right. I mean, well, just look at Nicki Minaj and her sister. Like, it's some bullshit. She like, you don't ride off of somebody else's coattail. You gonna get it yourself. That's your fucking sister.
You a fucking celebrity.
Fucking sister.
You up there high in the mountains.
I mean,
man.
all you gotta do is
leave me down here.
all you gotta do is sneeze, take a picture with her ass, and it's gonna
make money off of that shit.
Yeah, forever. And then we don't ride off of each other. We gotta get the fuck off that mind frame.
Yeah, man.
That's some bullshit.
That's the ones that's teaching us still too.
You gotta get off that bullshit, man. There's not a brother that ain't came to me plumbing wise that I ain't taught him every fucking thing I know, and I don't give a fuck what he done told the next person. Yeah. But damn it, I taught you how to do this shit right because this is what I went through, the trials and tribulations. I'm not gonna give you some faulty ass information. You know what I'm saying? It's white dudes that come to me and I give them what I know. You know what I'm saying? It's like there's no reason why you should withhold information. You know what I'm saying? Just because you think you the shit. Get better.
Get better.
You feel me?
Double said two best independents with entertainment are Master P and Baby. Hey, started from the trunk. Don't trust those 360 deals, what he said.
All right. For generations to come, I feel like we need to be like basically molding our generations or our future generations into what we need. We need doctors. We need lawyers. You see what I'm saying? We need
infrastructure.
Yeah, we need those individuals to take that leap. I mean, quit promoting this rap shit. Quit promoting this sports shit. That's not the only way we can become millionaires. That's not the only way that we can make a living for ourselves. This is what we should be focusing on, is the shit that's gonna surround our surroundings. You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
Period.
Yeah,
Like we need to
see
promote that
people
shit.
on Twitter complaining about Ben Crump, and I'm like, why are y'all hating on Ben Crump?
Right.
I mean,
Because he the one that's out front.
If nothing else, he knows how to handle that particular law problem.
Right.
You know, where people need to sue the city or whatever. Apparently he knows how to do it because I ain't never heard of him losing.
Right.
So, but people are mad at him. Oh, always got Ben Crump up there. Why they got that?
Yeah, he got my people's a good lump sum off of my cousin that got killed out in California.
Right.
Stevante Clark.
Right.
Yeah, he got a good settlement off.
So Ben Crump get it done.
Yeah, he get it done.
He get it done.
And why are you so?
Let me run through these because we cut into ART2O now. Promote black love, damn it. Bring black love back, man. I'm talking about relationship wise. I'm talking about brother to brother. I'm talking about to your child, man. We should not be encouraging people to go out here and then basically like do less than for their seed. You know what I'm saying? We shouldn't look at another brother passing by and then automatically hit him with the mean mug. You know what I'm saying? Go out of your way.
I went to the doctor's office. And there was two black dudes sitting there.
But you also said that they was African descent. Okay, then.
The other day,
it's totally different.
just last night, I was in Lowe's and saw an older black guy and gave him the heads up, and he looked at me like,
like nigga, what you looking at?
Nigga, don't be putting your head up to me.
That's fucked up. That's so fucked up, man. And especially like our relationships, man. We got to get off of this bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks mentality that we was raised on, man.
I turn that song every time.
Fuck that shit, man. Like, bro, we got to take care of our women. We got to change the mindset. Got to change the narrative. There is nothing wrong with black love, loving on your woman, establishing a strong fucking household for your children coming up. Fuck that shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't have it myself, but I grew up watching it. I think it's a beautiful thing.
It is. We working to get there though.
God bless it. You feel me?
Double said we have to share game. If not, we selfish and stop rapping at 40.
Damn. I wouldn't even. Come on, bro.
Let the rappers come in at 40.
I didn't say that, y'all. That was just clear the record.
I don't agree with the rapping at 40.
Damn.
I'll let them come in and rap. There's some cool rappers at 40.
If you hit 40, you should move into the production.
The production side.
Oh, you said graduate.
I be hearing people say, "Man, Trey, you need to come out of retirement." I be like, "No, nigga, I get got on."
I think you can write for somebody, man.
I can write for somebody, but right now,
you ain't 40 yet, too, though.
That's true.
So you still got a year.
But it's like
at 40, you should move into production.
Well, you cold, you're a cold piece of work. You're a cold piece of work. We need to be circulating the black dollar. So we also need to be holding each other accountable for the black dollar getting circulated. It needs to be like an Amazon, you know what I'm saying, test first.
Green book.
Yeah, and it needs to be like, man, the ones that's handling business, like that brother, all right, he handling this shit. He needs to get promoted to the top of the list. Right. And then the ones that's out here on some faulty fuck shit need to get promoted to the bottom of the list.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, that's pretty easy to do. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
You're not even saying nothing bad about him because if he's at the bottom of the list, that means he got some complaints.
Right. And then I ain't promoting violence, but this one's for you, little man. We need our own trash service. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, who?
We need our own trash service.
You talking about taking them out?
Yep.
Oh, okay, I got you. All right, man. We ain't gonna go too far in there because as you can see, our big goals get deleted pretty quick. Pretty fucking quick. We can't say nothing. We can't move a certain thing. If we groove like this, it might get banned.
Well, we got a gentleman in the building. We're about to go ahead and cross on over to ART2O. We will be back in just a moment. Pop is gonna put up the screen, but man, beautiful fucking discussion. Yeah, this is something that we most definitely need to take heed to. I don't think it's complicated at all. Man, another great discussion, man. We're going to go ahead and turn on over to ART2O. My brother about to go ahead and bring you with that hotness.
Let's do it.
But, yeah, man, thank y'all for tapping in, man. Y'all stay tuned for the next part. Chill.
Queen Ella. I do y'all like that. Honestly, Queso.
Huh? You just in your phone. You wasn't paying attention to
Well, take average.
Damn, that's tight, Pop. I love that.
I do too.
Got that. We'll be right back with ART2O.
We'll be right forward.
All right, my man. Kill it, brother.
So who are all these bitches in your phone?
One, Ashley's my cousin. Two, last week you was tripping on my sister. Third of all, my auntie was on the phone and you was yelling at her. Fourth of all, hold my jacket real quick.
Hold your jacket. Nigga, what are you talking about? Why you gonna just hand me your jacket like that? The trash can hold your jacket.
Just like that. Just like that. Let me go ahead and get a mic check out of you, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, we in there, man. We in there, man.
Good.
Just like that. All right. Welcome back, y'all. Brief intermission. Thank y'all for tapping in for the first half. Man, y'all know how we do, man. We trying this new stuff out. Trying to see if we can broaden our what you call it, Rolodex almost, you would say, man. And let the people come in, and we gonna stretch out. Like I said, being off camera, man, this section was built for the artists.
Right.
That's why I didn't even know that you was talking about that you was an artist too, man.
Sir.
I thought that y'all was just coming because y'all was talking about y'all had a nonprofit that y'all had started.
Yeah.
So that's basically what I had everybody set up for. But
no, exactly.
But go ahead and give the people your name.
Yes, sir. I'm YLL Dez. That's my artist name or whatnot. But I go by Dez Malone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, I grew up Oklahoma City, born and raised, east side Oklahoma City,
You heard right there, huh, Trey? Let's put one of those up in there. Yeah. We on the east with it, man.
Generations and generations, so like I said, I'm true to it, man. But yeah, for the most part.
What side of the east, man? I'm from 36.
Oh yeah, not Prince Hall, Park State.
Park State. Oh yeah, you right there, then, man.
Everest.
He right gang. Yeah. I know, man.
Yeah.
We tried to clean it up, man. We don't advocate for the culture no more that way, man.
Hey,
I do love my peoples though. Still, I love the colors. All that, man.
Can't forget where you came from. Man. That's it.
All the violent stuff and the negative stuff that we probably shouldn't have been doing. We could have built ourselves up to be a whole lot more if we would have stayed in that first blueprint of where they started it at.
Nah, facts.
You know what I'm saying? But all right. So what you want to get started with the nonprofit first, or you want to kick it off with
your world,
Hey man, well, let's go ahead.
In,
let's get this nonprofit because we gonna I'm gonna see if I can't get something else out of them here in a minute, man. What's the deal with the nonprofit? Why is this a big thing that y'all want to make it work for the folks?
Man, honestly, the whole nonprofit idea was my man Crawford idea, and I kind of been with him since I was younger. He probably like a good 8 years older than me and whatnot. But ever since I was young, he kind of took me in with him and, showed me the ropes. I started performing around the city, poetry and chill, dope poetry, stuff like that. And he kind of threw me out there, what I'm saying, opened up that outlet for me and whatnot. So when he brought the idea up to me, I'm just like, yeah, I'm walking with you, bro. We've been doing it this long. Why not?
How long?
Man, I met Crawford in like 2015, 2016.
About maybe 9 years.
Yeah, you feel me? So it's been a good minute, but yeah, man, I've always been for it because I actually grew up. I came up through the nonprofit organization when I was like around 7 years old, around 7 to about 17, for real. Yeah, and I just noticed the impact it had on me and even the other people that was in there. You know what I'm saying? Like the other kids that was in there as well. It had the impact it had on them. I'm like,
is that because the circumstances like we had to grow up in,
Absolutely. See, and a lot of these kids I'm talking about, we from North Highlands, like I said, the East Side, Park Estates, Prince Halls, what I mean? It's
kind of rough over there. So you don't got a lot of stuff to put you ahead.
Exactly.
That's why one of the reasons why we did move out of the from the East Side to get a little more.
Exactly. And my mom, she was big because I grew up in a single parent household. You know what I mean? I have 2 younger siblings I stay with. So man, being the only man in the house, man, it's a lot of estrogen and diffusing.
I didn't been there, man.
You feel me? It's a lot of diffusing. So as a man, it's like I don't have no outlet, to kind of like explain myself to people like how I'm feeling more so.
So even know if it's right to even feel that way too.
You know what I mean? And so my mom, she did. I honor her for that. Bringing a mentor in. You know what I'm saying, and let me have that kind of figure this out, help me figure things out. And like I said, he introduced me to music, man. And
that was the thing that had really kind of pulled you out of the.
Oh, for sure.
Because I don't know your background, but I could just, I mean, you probably, had a couple of tussles, man, in life,
Look, man, it's the big guy syndrome.
Yeah, I know somebody want to test you, man.
It's the big guy syndrome. It come with the territory, but like I played sports my whole life, man. So I wasn't really in the trouble.
Yeah.
More so, I always kind of got to be able to kind of dodge it.
I got you.
Just in time.
I got you.
Mm-hmm.
So being in this, you've been knowing it for 15 years. Y'all basically starting a nonprofit to do the same thing that has helped y'all come up and be the type of men that y'all are today.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
And this ain't just for the men. It's like helping young women out too and all that.
This is for the youth.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All ages. Right now, we more so targeting like the middle school to freshman, like that period, because it's kind of tricky. That you're figuring yourself out. That's the puberty stages and whatnot. So we trying to catch them kind of at that point, kind of help them, explain how they feel and process their emotions, their feelings through music. That's the biggest thing for us in our culture.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Is music.
It's because of that frequency.
You know what I mean?
Frequency feel it does something to us.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So it's like for me, I know it helped me out. You know what I'm saying? As far as communicating effectively. You know what I'm saying? I really communicate better through my music than I do conversing. You know what I mean? And at a younger age now, so I done grew up and kind of developed the skills I need. But yeah, man.
So all right, developing those skills, man. Y'all is y'all about to be the mentors that's gonna be in the actual?
Yeah, I will myself. I'm still trying to talk Crawford into do it because he's kind of been doing it. Like that's how I kind of we met at first. I used to go to Northeast and whatnot, and he had like this junior fraternity program that he was over. Yeah, and he ushered us into it, man. And
so he already know about it.
Yeah, he been in that education system his whole career for real. So yeah.
Double in here. He said, "Shout out to Prince Hall." Most definitely.
Yes, sir.
Can't forget about the Prince Hall, man.
Yes,
love my side, man. Even though I don't eat the pork chops no more.
It's too salty. You gotta give it up. You gotta give it up.
Yeah.
I did the same.
Yep. All right, man. So you said that y'all basically gonna be looking out for the youth that's coming up in middle school towards high school.
Yes, sir.
And what is like some of the things that y'all gonna offer for them?
All right, so the programs we'll offer, man, is everything from film, audio recording, music, man, script writing, anything you can put your hands on to be creative with.
Is this y'all already got like a building or something like a?
So that's what we working towards. Okay. Yeah, we just got our 501(c)(3). We brand new, really, like 2 months ago. Yeah, and we've been going to like different, nonprofit workshops, trying to kind of get our feet on the ground and get familiar with, certain terminologies and things to do, and yeah, man. So that's just kind of the point we at right now.
So y'all basically gonna have a community center that's gonna be like a what you call a steroid community.
Exactly, one-stop shop, man. We gonna we want to offer cooking, eventually on down the line, because we coming to grow up in a community where it's a lot of what you call them latchkey kids and whatnot.
Stay over because your mama, had to work or your daddy wasn't there. He's out doing his thing.
You feel me? You get tired of that top ramen, man. That top ramen only lasts so long.
I know. I can't even eat it nowadays.
Man, listen to me. Man, turn it down in a heartbeat.
That and some man, what was that? Rice. I can't eat rice either.
Yeah, that quick rice, man. Listen.
Daycare, they had us on that, man, with sugar.
Everything. Oh, yeah, no. I'm good, man.
We got to lay off that sugar.
You feel me?
All right. Yeah. Hey, man, that sugar is what attaches to cancer, man, is what they say, man. Yeah. So, you got to eat healthy out here. I know I ain't the one because I still eat meat.
We all fall short.
Yeah. I'm trying to clean it up, though, man.
Yeah.
I know I done lost weight and some more shit.
Yeah.
Respect to you, Double, too, man. So, man, I wanna get to this other stuff. I mean, is there anything like how do the parents, how would they go about getting they kids involved in this if they was, if there's something that they wanted?
So as of right now, we do have a Instagram page, Facebook page. You can go follow us at Young Living Legends Inc. And right now, that's the best way to kind of keep up with us as far as it goes. We already are in work with schools. So like John Marshall, Millwood, these places we already have connections with. So those would probably be our, trial.
Is the team of y'all just the four of y'all, or was it was it more? Is that just the picture that we had?
Yeah, that's just the picture I had. Man,
Okay.
yeah, man.
We didn't know what to expect, man. You know, that's why.
That was a whole nother situation I had. Man. Like, hey, man, what's going on?
Hey, I didn't know what to expect, man. I asked him for a picture, man. That's what I got, man. So,
Yeah.
hey, man, we work with what we do, man.
You know, that's why I just.
When we see what it is now, man, you know, we could definitely tap in together, man. We can exchange numbers, man, because, you know,
absolutely.
We use this platform for, you know, for our people, for everybody, man, just to keep it going, man. This is supposed to be like the new version of the radio, man, to where everybody can tap in and you can get your information here. Man. You getting your artists, man. You getting your black discussion, man, on where you should be spending your money and all that type of stuff.
Which was dope. Was dope. You know, that's a conversation that needs to be had.
It do.
I was just speaking with my girlfriend about that. Man, I know I'm not gonna say her name, whatever. The politics.
I got you.
But,
yep.
You know, one of the Democratic candidate or whatnot. Like, you know, just. Like when they want to get this black vote, man, they just go into entertainment. You know, get somebody come up here and sing and dance, and I'll just be like,
that old stuff back in the day. Like, didn't they say what was that? What did they have us like on the monkey and what did they call it? Like theater almost, but it had us dressed up in bullshit. Huh? That old thing, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Basically, transforming to now.
Yeah.
What we doing now? Still listening to, you know, rappers, singers. You know.
When it's like, nah, we actually need some needs met, man. That's why. But that's why I say I don't even like diving into it. I'm glad y'all was talking about it on here.
Yeah, it's something that we always wanna, you know, touch on, man. We trying to, you know, open up our mind and everybody else's mind about it, man. Yeah. It's gonna forever be around, and you gotta stay ready for some stuff that, you know, that's gonna happen.
Absolutely.
You know, always keeping yourself prepared and, you know, the ones around you prepared, because if you leading your children and everything in there, man, you ain't nothing but just setting them up for failure.
Exactly.
You know, Terrell said bamboozled. The show is bamboozled us, man, out of this shit. He said bread and circus. You sure right, man. Brother Traders, bread and circus. All right. I want to get to this music, man, just because of, man, you know, we do this art stuff, man. Like, give them one more time where they can find the information for the nonprofit, because we don't want to breeze past that. And if anything else that you want to let the people know about it, you can go ahead and do that before we go.
Man, honestly, like I was saying with the nonprofit, man, we just kind of really spreading the word. You know, we kind of getting it together in the order and the fashion that we need it to be in order for it to be successful. Because, you know, plenty of people start up nonprofits and, you know, they never go anywhere sometimes. So we just don't want to follow that trend. So, I mean, as far as that goes, like I said, just bear with us, man, you know, as we progress on.
And work out the kinks.
Yeah, but like I said, Young Living Legends Inc. on all platforms, man. Go check us out.
Young Living Legends, y'all.
Yes, sir.
Make sure y'all go and tap in on that, man, because it's something that we could have used coming up as well, you know. If we would have had outlets like this, we probably wouldn't have been in the streets, you know, doing that, the negative stuff that we was doing, man. And, you know, 'cause, I mean, it's like a movie to us. I mean, that shit play in our head like that, you know.
Facts.
So, man, to have some positive stuff playing in your head, you would have seen we would have had some different outcome of men, you know, right here. So it does take the village, the team. I'm talking about the parents, the aunties, the uncles, everybody around, mentors, man. It's gonna take all y'all to tap in and to with the kids, even with the adults too, man. You know, y'all got to tell adults sometimes things too, man, because you know. We all keep learning. Yeah, I'll say, man, we don't never stop learning.
Exactly.
But getting into the music, man. Now, I've been itching for this, man, just because, man, you know, I support local talent around here. I mean, you had already noticed, you see, man, you can send me whatever, man. Yeah. And before we get to that, too, man, y'all make sure y'all go to that Durka Durka podcast, man, on the YouTube, man, and the damn radio. Stop playing with us, man. We built the radio. Pops did.
Yeah.
You know, for
now,
basically.
Pops owned it. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
Pops owned it. I don't know if y'all keeping up with him. He owned it. Yeah.
Pops is the shit around here, man. Yeah,
I gotta keep up with him,
man. You see why we still doing it, man? Because I think we would have probably stopped doing it.
Yeah.
If Pops didn't come down here and sit down with us, we probably would have stopped doing this shit, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, nah.
Like, damn, man, I gotta take a day off. But Pops like, shit, I'm down there too. So
I
shit.
believe it. Man. I see it. I see it.
Double set of village. You sure right. This is our village, man. We is a big village, man. We do welcome newcomers nowadays, though.
Yes, sir.
We used to didn't.
Yeah, I get it. I understand, man. You gotta be careful. We open the walls up too. Man.
Yeah,
you got to,
because you don't know who gonna be coming in trying to take yours,
know?
or what they gonna be looking to do.
Facts.
But how long, did you know that you wanted to do music then?
Man, like I said, when I got introduced into that mentoring program when I was about 7 years old, I was just walking past. It was just a little closet. Wasn't even, I wouldn't even look twice if I ain't hear what was going on inside. Yeah. Opened it up, man. It's just never forget this Mexican cat named Alex. Yeah. Sound just like T.I.
Oh yeah.
Rap just like T.I., man. I was like, and that used to be my favorite rapper at the time. So I'm like, how you sound like, and just seeing his process, seeing him, in there on the mic, on the computer, I'm just like, well, I wonder what's going on. Yeah. And from that moment on, man, I just been addicted to it, just the whole process.
Is it just for the outlet to be able to let the stuff out, or are you using it to actually, for a message?
Yeah, absolutely. No, absolutely. Man, I was taught, if you're going to say something, let it be something of substance. Don't just be talking to talk. Like,
most definitely.
And my mom, she used to get on us bad about it. You just bubblegum talk. That's what she calls it, bubblegum talk.
That's a good one right there, yeah.
Yeah, so man, anytime I'm on that mic, man, I want it to be something of substance, bro. It's just so easy to make. Shoot them up, bang, bang, kill this, kill that, kill them.
That stuff is played out too, man.
It is.
I be thinking that people need to show your work, man. Facts. I mean, because if you really saying this is what you do, man, this is why I be a big critic on it. I know I'm not I'm not a rapper.
That's real.
But I will rap with y'all.
Yeah.
That's real. Shit,
That's real.
So I just be like, man, if this is something that you say that you want to do, because I know the things that I say I want to do just like this. I mean, you see, we putting our time into it. We doing it.
Exactly.
This stuff ain't easy, man. We make it look easy, man. But
it's not.
Man, it's something to just get in your comfort zone with, man. So it could be like an everyday thing, and then you'll watch it grow, and then you'll watch yourself grow in it.
Absolutely.
And you'll notice something different about yourself as well.
And that's like you saying, that speak volumes, because that's exactly what has happened over time. Man, if I was to play a song off my first song I'd never made, CD I ever burnt for myself, man, I'd be disappointed, man.
He said that ain't your sound.
Yeah, like what was I? Who let me in there? You know what I mean? Like,
I got some of those too.
Nobody said nothing to me. Like, like, bro, that ain't it. Anybody could have said that.
They was loving you, man. They just didn't want to hurt them feelings.
Yeah, man, I needed that. A lot of people need their feelings hurt.
Yeah, because it will show you that, man. I cannot do this. And I need to switch up and start doing this.
Like you said, production, man. Sometimes you gotta graduate.
Yeah, man. Show yourself something, man. Now, are you a freestyler or you a writer?
Man, I'm a writer, man. I'm not gonna lie to you.
That's where the poems come in at?
That's where the poems and all that. Like,
I always ask, man. I always ask.
Yeah, I just storytelling, man. Look, I got some. Look, he was waiting. I know he was waiting.
Yeah, man. I was gonna cut on one of these loudmouth beats. Look, loudmouth say, put one on anyway. I'm gonna cut on one of these beats, man. And we gonna kick it one time.
Look, yeah, I got so much. Man, my mom moved too fast, man. To freestyle, I didn't came to the conclusion. That's what it is. Like,
oh yeah.
I'm thinking about so much at so time I can't slow it down. But
so you gotta write it down so you can be able to make it make sense.
Like I could do freestyle. It ain't like I can't. It's just not at the capacity that I would like to. You know what I mean?
I got you. Or is it because of people might think that it might make them look bad, or that it's gonna frown upon their career or something?
Man.
Or something that they trying to build as a career?
Man, honestly, I lead a freestyle. It's like basketball to me, man. You got people that shoot threes. You got people that, ball handlers. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? X, Y, Z. I'm just, you got to be.
Your lane.
You know what I mean? That's really what it is. You feel me?
I got you. Man, I be trying to get in everybody's lane, man,
Yeah. Like that battle rapping?
Yeah.
That's why I'm like, you freestyle, battle rapping, regular, you know what I'm saying? Writing music. it's all different.
That battle rap is something different to me, man. It's
All
just
different.
because of, man, those folks, man, it's like the punchlines, and then you have to really get what the story is,
Exactly.
and knowing like how they spinning
Why
it
they
on this
beefing?
food.
Yeah, why they beefing like they beefing? Yeah.
So it's like, man, to not know what they talking about though would leave a lot of people confused too, though.
It would.
So I think that it should be some type of clear, clear enough for that, man.
The culture, man.
Hey, but hey, yeah, that is the culture, man. I guess I ain't smart enough to understand it all, man. I don't get all the isms yet.
Yeah, you gotta be in the know to know. That's all it is.
I'm still trying to get it, man.
Nah, you get the.
Yeah. So the support system, then you have. We know that the support system with the nonprofit, you got your bros and everything. You know, y'all got the team. What's the support system like on the music side?
Ah man, my guy Jew, actually him and Crawford, they frat brothers. They grew up with each other, and he introduced me to Jew. And man, Jew had the whole setup. Like what I was compared to what I was doing, he was like light years ahead of me. You know what I'm saying? It was a whole different world for me. So he, embraced me with open arms. You know what I'm saying? Showed me the ropes. Yeah. And man, I've been, with him. He produced everything I done did since then. He produced it. And he got. I give him writer credits. You feel me? I don't.
So you legit? You signed anything?
Nah, not at all. That's why I'm local with it. Just
when you making music, it's being made like on the legit side, though.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, I got my own setup more so. Yeah, and then like I say, I book studios when I can, but for the most part, man, I didn't took on mixing.
Yeah.
So, that's a whole nother animal in itself. So
I know. Shout out to Kerry too, man. He one of the ones we had on here, man. He be doing the mixing and mastering, man. And he done made some stuff sound.
I'm trying to tell you,
10 times better than what it was, man.
I'd have been ready to throw my computer out the window.
He said, "Nah,
numerous times, numerous. Like,
and I ain't trying to hear that shit.
I'd have had to call you like, "Hey, bro, I'm finna lose it, bro." He like, "Man, relax, man, just relax." You know what I'm saying? We just close it, get on it tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? So. I had a lot of days like that.
Sleep on it one time. Right.
Real.
So when you said you was using you can't use the music to speak to the culture, what is the message though?
So man, I say in my message more so, man, I done went through so many different phases. I'm young, I'm only 24, man, but I done been through I done been through so much. I told you it's that big syndrome, bro. Big guy
think
syndrome.
You 47 or something around here, man. You look about 40. Hell yeah.
Nah, man. I'm 24, man, but I done been through a lot, man. I grew up in the church. You know what I'm saying? I was Baptist my whole life, man, till up to the age of about 13.
Yeah.
And both my grandfather and my papa, they both preachers.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And they kind of threw me for the loop because they kind of was like on some, man, we know we didn't study the Bible this long, but we gonna study some other stuff right now. We gonna kind of dibble and dabble. And man, from then on, that kind of opened me up to, like, the Elijah Muhammad's, the Brother Farrakhan, like just different religions more so.
So they breaking the cycle. They actually talking about some stuff that they not supposed to be talking about.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
that's my kind of church right there. Man.
Yeah, we was, man. Listen to me. They look that Black Root Science, all that. I'm talking about Hidden Colors, man. He had us watching that. We was young. I'm talking about. Yeah. And I'm just like, my whole world just turned around. You feel me?
Stuff like that is needed, man. I mean, because a lot of us, man, we think that we, just because we born here, this where we from here, so you think that you getting that energy from here, and it ain't really the energy that you supposed to be feeling.
Right.
And knowing that, man, knowing somebody else trying to teach you, like, where you coming from, man, you can connect more. I mean, you know how to think, man. You can go ahead and let that energy that you might have been, pushing on in.
And it's crazy, man. I remember being young. Me and my papa always talk about this story, man, because he was preaching one day. And they tell you about all the Noahs and Adams.
Yeah, you like, who is these people, man?
You feel me? One day I just asked him, like, man, Papa, where are the black people at?
Yeah.
I ain't heard you say, one Darius, one Marcus. Like,
you sure right.
Where everybody at? You feel me? So this beginning of time, like when we get here then, I'm that inquisitive at a young age, and
Yeah, that's a good question.
Yeah,
man.
you know, I just wanted the answer to it. And, you know, he just told me they was around. You know, so just,
He didn't tell you the truth, man.
yeah, he just, you know,
You one of those bullshit
yeah,
answers,
you know,
man.
just go outside. You know, pat me on my head going outside, man.
I would like that.
Yeah,
I would like to have him here and be like, man, did somebody tell you to say those things?
Nah, facts. Yeah. Hey,
Did you not answer this stuff? Was it part of the code that what's that? The 33
man,
degree.
listen to me.
Now, come on now, he ain't already got banned off Big Go. We trying to see if we can get these other ones going, man.
Yeah, he'll talk about it all day with you, man. Listen to me.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was my little upbringing right there, man. So it's in my music, man. I just try to sprinkle all that into it. You know, of course, I didn't have my ratchet ways and ratchet days. So, I'm gonna talk about that as well. But
a little bit, you know, it's to be expected sometimes, you know, because
to keep it true.
I mean, if you talking about real life situations, man, you would think that you is having some real life ratchet moments sometimes. So as long as you being 100, man, I don't see nothing wrong with people talking about that ratchet stuff unless you doing it.
Exactly.
You know, but don't make that's like the culture.
Like
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
don't make that the chorus of your song. You know, shit. So everybody can just keep on singing it.
Nah, facts.
But you using it to basically say that I did do this, so I can learn from this, so I can be able to do this, or I can move like this, and you know, you in a teaching moment. But I don't know if they do it like that now.
Solid, man. I'm gonna play some stuff for you, man.
Come on with it, man. You got some stuff on YouTube or something?
Yeah, I got stuff everywhere.
Everywhere, man. Double said, hidden colors is the truth.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Trey Dude. Shout out to Trey Dude, man. He had me on that too. I didn't know a lot of stuff, man. Coming up, you know, just you thinking that you just learning one way, you know, and then when somebody else, you know, show you something different, then you just start, you know, you letting your mind like, all right, you like you said, you start asking questions.
Facts.
You know, so that's what I had to start asking my own self questions.
Yeah.
Like, well, why is it happening like this? Or is it supposed to be like this?
Exactly.
And then you do your own research.
Exactly.
And that's how you find out a lot of stuff that's happening around here that ain't really supposed to be happening like this for us folks.
It's systematic. You know? It's systematic, man.
Yeah, they set it up for a reason. And while we talking about that system, you know I do this for a reason, man. Yeah. We talking about that system, though, man.
Yeah.
You know what system I'm talking about, right?
Talk to me.
All right, now. That system that they built up, man, where they play all this music, and then they get you to sign contracts. But when they getting you to sign this contract, they might invite you to one of these celebrity parties, right? So, and you know, these is the celebrities, so they already know what's being going on out here. Exactly. So it ain't no hiding nothing.
Exactly.
You know, you the one that's coming in with your eyes open, basically. They already eyes closed. You know?
Yeah, they in it.
So they put this plate in front of you. Some vices that you might have.
Talk to me.
And you can either indulge in them or don't indulge in them, but they watching to see if you indulge in them. You indulge in them, it might have you on some freaky shit if you indulge in them. So, with that being said, if these folks, let me turn the camera to me too. Yeah. If these folks got you on camera doing some party favors, and then they, I'm trying to keep it a little clean out here. They might have got you on camera doing something that you wasn't supposed to be doing, and then they just kind of tricked you into being in this industry.
Right.
Is you the person to even go to this party to even see that, or you gonna stay independent? Because basically that's the question: independent or label wise.
Man, listen.
Because the label gonna bring you all this stuff. Independent might be a little slower.
Yeah, man, I'm used to the independent route.
Yeah,
for sure. And I barely answer my phone, man. I'm not gonna lie to you.
So. He said them folks ain't gonna be able to find them, man.
You feel me? I barely answer my phone as is. I get cussed out about it all the time. So, you know that. But that independent, man, that's me, bro. I'm more village oriented. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I don't like being around a lot of different people, dealing with a lot of different people. You know, I like the same core guys that I know. Okay, if I need to lean on, bro, I can lean on him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You need to lean on me, I got him. You know what I'm saying? Because I know he gonna be solid. Yeah. That's our thing, is trying to get to where we can trust the people that we're going to let around. And that was our whole talk, you know, in the first hour, man, is trying to get that guard down to where we can let all in. And the ones that we is letting in, they got to check themselves as well. Facts.
You know, because of you just because you think that you all right to be coming in like you coming in, if it's not a part of the norm, or I ain't gonna say the norm because people is people
Type.
So if it ain't just a part of our agenda
Yeah.
of moving our culture ahead more than what it is, and if I had to make it plain, I'm talking about don't be on some sexy red shit,
Yeah.
But be on some shit that's gonna actually, like I said, move the culture along. Then you have to be that deciding factor to check yourself, because everybody that's checking you, they ain't gonna listen anyway, and that's where I think that the rifts come from anyway. Why we can't come together. And with that, me saying that too, like with this Oklahoma scene too, like I've been seeing it coming together.
It is.
But it is slow, and I ain't mad at it being slow, but I'm happy with everybody coming together. I just don't want it to stop where somebody might see one thing happen and then like that happened, like, cause I don't know like how connected you is in the game right now. I saw somebody go live today.
Yeah.
Talking about another individual.
Oh yeah.
They got a record label out here that they starting up.
Okay.
And I guess it was some bad. I don't know if it's bad business, but it was some mishandled business that wasn't handled right. So now they going to Facebook to let the people know. So
tricky.
These things are signing with labels and what to expect from them too, because they already laying out a plan of what they gonna give you. Anyway, because they already learned it from somebody.
Right.
So you not really looking for no formula like that. You with the independence wise, you saying like I'm gonna go ahead and like build this brand up, even with the non-profit. They're gonna know in that and in the music, and you gonna see like independent wise, this is gonna grow.
Absolutely.
And all we need is for the people to support.
Absolutely.
Do you think that Oklahoma is capable of that?
Honestly, at this very moment, nah.
No.
I be telling me and my dad this conversation all the time, man. Like, man, 10 years ago.
Yeah.
I know I know you probably been here. How long you been in Oklahoma?
My whole life. Man.
Okay, so boom.
Yeah.
So boom. You feel me? So the difference from 10 years ago, what the city used to look like to now.
I know.
So I'm looking at it like, okay, 10 years from now, you know what I'm saying? We can expect something crazy.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I think in that next decade, we'll be able to kind of produce that for ourselves.
Yeah.
In joint with another state, of course, like Texas or something, because we just don't have the population.
But you don't think if they giving more, like noticing that the city is growing, if the city is giving more, you don't think that people like I say Oklahomans, you don't think they're gonna get a little more lazier, because we know how we is when you giving more.
Hey man, that's on us.
Yeah.
At that point, that's on us.
That's why I say you gotta learn how to handle that, man.
Yeah, that's on us.
Those folks that's coming in, man, messing up the plan of where we trying to move the needle
that's
to,
our
man.
fault, bro.
Yeah, it is, man. That's where our accountability comes in.
Exactly.
Yeah. But the music scene wise, what does that look like then?
As far as just Oklahoma period?
Yeah.
Man, I like it. Honestly, right now, it's a lot of up and coming artists that's like, are actually like good. If you ask me, you know
something by name and stuff.
I mean, yeah, I like artist Too Fat. I mess with him.
I didn't heard that name.
His music is tough. I like him. His stage presence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he getting the buzz around here in the city.
I give it to him. I gave him his props. He was on stage before me one day. He came off stage. I gave him his props. Never knew him. Never met him. But that's
how it's supposed to be, though,
that's
man.
how it's supposed to be, man.
Yeah.
That's why I be telling people, like, I don't get that, man.
Did it hurt you any?
Nah, I was turned up for him. I'm glad to see the crowd rocking with him.
That's all I'm saying, man.
Yeah, man. Hey, man, look, I watched other artists go on stage and not get that love.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And when he got on there, he got that love.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It made me feel good.
Yeah.
You know, because that ain't normal.
And it was a lot of like local love too. I mean, because
absolutely,
it was the artists mostly.
Yeah,
that's the discussion that we've been having a lot on here too. That is most of these shows that's happening is a lot of artists that's popping out, and we having trouble with getting like the paying scene now.
Okay.
Like just your regular everyday goers that might go to an ICE or something, pay they $4 to get in. They won't come to this show though and pay they $4 to get in.
I ain't gonna lie, man. This economy crazy.
Yeah.
Like climate of the economy is wild right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I kind of don't be blaming folks.
Man, I do.
When it come to that spending that money, man.
I do. Because we just had that discussion talking about how we spend $5.
Yeah.
You know, we spend $5 just walking out the house. Man. You know, you lose it. If you had $5 in your pocket and you just pulled everything out your pocket, you didn't know that if that $5 be gone, you wouldn't even be tripping off of it.
It absolutely costs $100 to come outside.
You know?
Every time. You don't need that.
Him on the radio?
Yeah.
On the Durka Durka podcast radio.
Show trying, man. That's why I say he gonna send the he gonna send the music.
Yeah, I am.
He gonna send the music so I can go ahead and put it in, man. We trying to hear it though, man.
Nah, I got you, man. I think y'all gonna like it, man. I ain't gonna cap.
You know, like I said, I've been fucking with the local scene for a minute.
Who you listening to?
Man, I fuck with L1 most definitely, man.
Okay, I done heard of him before.
You know, he doing his thing. Young Jones, even man, I heard him, but I didn't know that was him.
Okay.
You know, so he been doing his thing, and he got a nice sound to him. I like Vic, man. You know, I even like Lieutenant P. You know, that be rapping with her. She got some dope stuff.
You put me on.
Like I was trying to tell Trey before, even when we talk about this Durka Durka radio, I was trying to find like her song and couldn't find it like on YouTube. I heard it, but couldn't find it because you know it's a lot of Lieutenant P's and they got the same name songs and all that, and it just ain't coming up in the algorithm. So what we were saying with this radio is that, man, I could just get your song, put it right there. I could type in your name and it's just gonna come right up, and I could have let my mans hear it real fast, like I'm trying to do. Like this is how we network. Yeah. Like I hear your music, I show it to somebody else, and then so on. Everybody else keep on listening to it, but we got to start it somewhere though.
Right.
So that's the whole thing with it, man. And like I'm cool with listening to all these Oklahoma music, but they got to do their part too, man.
No, it's definitely that mission aspect. I think out here is that that marketing and self promotion. Yeah. Like we don't have that aspect to the game when it comes to marketing ourselves and putting ourselves out there to be a product. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I speak that even for myself. You know, I struggle with that myself. So I think, that's just the only missing element for us.
And shoot, like Zero said, man, you can go all the way to 10, man. You the only one that keeps stopping at 2.
You feel me?
So, I had to hear that myself. And that's one of the reasons why it kicked in my head, too, listening to something like that. Was like, we need to go ahead and start putting this bread together so we can get this shit going. And we need to start doing our thing.
Right.
We going to stop all the excuses and all that.
Right.
You want me to turn your mic on, Pop?
No, I got rid of my mic.
Oh, okay. What's up, Pop?
Non-profit.
Yes, sir.
Get funded?
So that's what we looking into right now, but it's really through all grants.
Y'all doing it through grants?
Yeah, through the grant route.
Collecting nothing from the community?
Not as of right now. It's crazy you say that because on my way over here, we were just talking about throwing some type of event, for the community that they can help support us. So yeah, we in works with all of that, but.
Well, let him know if you do.
I will.
My thing is $5 a month.
Yeah.
That's my big deal because I throw away $5 every day.
Yeah.
Eating at McDonald's.
Yeah, it's easy.
$5, and when people do GoFundMe, I always throw $5 in there.
Okay.
Because it doesn't matter to me. I don't care what happens to it. If somebody came back and say, "All them people were rip off,"
right?
I don't really care.
It ain't hurting.
Yeah. I feel good about it at that time.
Right.
If y'all do something, let him know.
No, I will for sure.
The other thing is, he knows about the radio thing, and he just mentioned a bunch of people I've never heard of.
Yeah. I mean, they out here.
Yeah.
Now, on the radio part of it, I'm not gonna put nobody on there that doesn't submit their MP3 and picture.
Okay.
I'm not gonna record their song and put it on there. It's to me, it's
half doing.
It's half doing.
It's not doing. I get exactly what you're saying.
Yeah.
You'll submit an MP3 and a picture.
That's real.
And
Yeah.
I'll do, and whatever link you want it to go back to.
Right.
Whatever y'all, whoever, then I'll post it.
And what's crazy is what I don't understand, people don't want to jump on, is that he asking to do this.
Yeah.
A lot of people ain't asking to do this.
A lot of people charging.
You know?
Yeah.
We got another page on there. If you just start telling the people, I'll go look for them on YouTube and just start posting their things. I don't care about that because that goes directly back to their YouTube and they get that count.
Yeah, that's why I had tried to start taking control of and just start sending like their YouTube songs.
Yeah,
but you wasn't getting the picture out of it though that you was looking for.
Right, but I don't.
So,
That's what I say though. I'm not gonna post those on the radio part of it,
yeah,
the player part.
But your song
but
will be.
I will if you send me the person. I'll go look them up on YouTube and put the link on the next page.
Yeah.
And then at least we can start building that page up.
Yeah.
The other thing I wanted to say is when Loudmouth was here and he listed all those people. Now, as you just said that the promotion thing, that's what I noticed was a lot of people aren't promoting themselves. A lot of their stuff were months old.
Yeah.
Years old. I mean, some of the people that you had on their YouTube, it's years old.
Yeah.
Like,
they not updating their catalog.
They're not. They're not. Even Brie DeVille, she only got one video.
Yeah.
And the rest of them was songs, but it's just a picture in her song. And I'm like, dude, if nothing else, take your camera, get your tripod, stand in the front yard, and
so simple.
Keep your shit updated so that people feel invested in you. But if I just go look, and the last video came out was a year ago,
right?
Like, wow, I'm gonna put the effort into.
Yeah, what you doing?
Exactly.
That's what I want. I've been wanting to say that for a long time.
I feel you on that because I got that problem myself, man. Just today I done recorded 6 songs and
damn,
I can't even tell you last time I put a song out. And I mean myself, like
said I got songs. They just they back there though.
Probably my newest songs is all features. But that's the only thing you do. You hear?
Why you ain't trying to put your own work out, man? Why would you let somebody else showcase you better than you showcasing your own self?
And that's why I take accountability for it because it's like that's on me, man.
Yeah.
But it's you know what I mean?
You got to take your own accountability for this shit, man. I need some of y'all to go ahead and step into that accountability ring, man, because it is hindering the culture.
Yeah, exactly.
Accountability is key.
Exactly.
I know y'all seen that video. We, as men, is not like those women that was running away from accountability. The word. Y'all need to do better. Shout out to my pops in here. He said, good job. Yeah. He said, true. And Terrell up here, he said, love Zero, Mo City Don. You already know, man. But, man, look, man, we always do this, man. Show always get there, man.
Yeah.
The world, it just spiral always to something else, man.
That's good conversation.
That's what we like, these old genuine. I always say, man, on the show, man, ain't nothing like that organic shit, man.
At all. That's why when I came in, y'all telling me, I'm like, nah, man, we in here, man. I'm with y'all. We locked in.
Hell yeah, man. That's why I say anything you need from here on up, man. You know me now, shit.
Nah, we locked in.
Yeah, like, do you perform any of your shows? I heard.
Man, I actually just performed for my guy Crawford. He's actually a author. He got a book out right now. Y'all go check that out too. Called Black Paint. It's the second series.
Black Paint.
He wrote it himself.
Crawford did?
Yes, sir. Anthony Crawford. And check him out, man. Like I said, it's a 2-part series that he got, and he actually performed at his book signing.
Oh yeah.
So, that was my most recent.
Oh, cause he do like the poetry, but he rap too.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah, he do his thing.
Is all y'all rappers do it, man?
Man, let them tell it. Let us tell it. You know what I'm saying? Just like you said, you'll step in the ring.
I will, man. Shit. It might not make sense some of the time, but
you'll step in the ring.
I will.
That's all that matters.
Yeah, man. I ain't scared, man. I ain't scared at all, man.
That's half the battle.
Yeah. So, being you say you do a little bit of performing. You ever been up to Keisha's and performed then?
No, I have not.
Not yet. You do any work with Money Wave?
I did. I have not. I went to the last place I went was like Hubbly Bubbly.
Yeah. Me and Trey went up there, man. And
I did the Hubbly Bubbly. I did, like I said, that Poetry and Chill. They had a thing too.
Up there at Ice. Yeah.
Yep. So
Anthony is still involved with Poetry and Chill, and he do the dope poetry night too.
Yeah. I mean, I want to say he probably doing both, man. No, bro, he got his hand in so many different things. Yeah. Nah, so Poetry and Chill. That's what I'm saying. I done locked in with Greg too. I done did the little tour circuit with him before too. As far as going to different,
Oh, y'all do like a tour on the poetry part?
Nah, so he do like a more open mic and he just go to different colleges. I
Oh,
done
so
went
you
with him
get to
to a.
do what's that persist of? Like you rapping and you
Oh,
doing?
absolutely, yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Like for me, I'm rapping
Yeah,
9 times out of 10.
none of
Only
that.
time I'm gonna do some spoken word is for my boy Crawford. That's just,
Oh yeah.
you know what I'm saying, my dedication to him. Cause
I got you. You said this is for you, man.
yeah, you know what I mean.
All right, so we ain't getting none of them sweet poetries for the ladies because he said that the no name. He ain't about to do that right now.
Nah,
None of those coming out, but he will wreck that mic
you know
though.
what I'm saying. Redacted.
I got you, man.
Yeah.
When you ride, do you listen to any of your own music though?
Yeah, I have to, man. Like I said, since I'm mixing music now, I'm gaining what they call the ear. You know what I'm saying? Hearing certain sounds different, like you said, them frequencies, knowing like the keep it under 5 dB here, keep the your highs this high, your lows this, you know what I mean? Just stuff like that. So yeah, I listen to myself more so with a strict ear,
Yeah.
than on some enjoying it.
All right. So if you was to perform, would you be performing over your lyrics or would you?
Nah, man,
Right.
man. My partners, man. They listen to me. My partners don't play that, man.
Hey man, I'm just trying to make it plain out because I don't want to play that.
Nah, man. Yeah, they talk about me bad. I did that one time. My partners talked about me bad, man.
Yeah, I be trying to understand why people do it sometimes. You
Yeah.
know, I mean, maybe for the backup dancer aspect.
Said the backup dancer.
But I don't know why rapping and singing over your own music though,
Yeah.
because I don't think nobody else is really gonna get into it. Because like if you doing your own, we have to pay attention to your movements,
Exactly.
your mouth. You know what you saying,
Exactly.
how you saying it. I mean, you have to get more in tune with a person. But when they just you listening with that ear, it's already
It's
taking
already
you
there,
off.
yeah. And it's crazy, man, because my like I said, my most recent performance, I had 3 tracks, you know, that was just a cappella. You know what I mean, just the instrumental, whatever. And I performed them. My last track was my original track that had the vocals on it.
Yeah.
Man, people was telling me I was up there lip singing. I'm like,
They say you was up there Beyonce.
I said, man, I ain't up there lip singing.
He was up there in it.
Yeah. You heard me? I said, so that's why I'm like, that aspect, I'm nah, man.
That shit would be funny, man. I need to see that video, y'all. He lip singing that rap.
Yeah, you heard me? Like, nah, man, never that.
All right. Would you grow into the artist that would think you would need like your own type of DJ going around? Will we try to build that culture around here?
Man, I'm heavily into that DJ like aspect of things, man. I like that music, them switches, like it's where it started from.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's hip hop in essence. So I think you gotta go back to your roots, man. Everything gotta go back to where it came from, you know.
Well, I'm saying like, would you have like a DJ on your payroll?
Of
like,
me personally.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
nah, that ain't-
That'll play like your music and your style of mix that ain't like your music, but like when you out rocking and shit, he get up there and play your music, then play your mix.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
You know
I'm with that all the way. It's just really kind of finding that person, man.
Yeah. Two, I think that a lot of DJs here need to, you know, reconstruct a business plan, man. Because man, with this market that ain't grew yet,
Yeah.
you know, if you gonna step in, I'm saying not if you like your own DJ. I'm saying like if you was about to be like a on a tour type deal, you would definitely have to revamp your marketing strategy because you're gonna be going to different places and you want to maximize your dollar. You want to make sure that you setting it at a place to where you can actually have the artist controlling what he control, but you already just doing your thing and getting paid that you know, and you could do that 5 or 6 times a day.
The DJs play like the hottest, like local artists in Ardmore.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
You know
That's what I'm saying. Like,
and then branch it around and move it around so we know what's going on.
Exactly.
yeah,
That's why they need a chitlin circuit.
yeah,
I agree with
You know,
that.
so that
Yeah.
you get a group of people and just move them around. So people can learn their stage presence.
yeah.
If I was a rapper, man, I've always thought if I was a rapper, Man, I find me 2 chicks,
Yeah.
hard hitters.
Yeah.
I mean, they can, because their set is what, about 45 minutes to an hour or
Yeah.
something like that?
Yeah, yeah.
I find me 2 sisters or 2 girls that can just dance their asses off, have my DJ, and do my little set.
Yeah.
And man, and them 2 chicks that can dance their asses off would sell your whole thing.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
that's
think
real.
I don't understand
Papa
why.
with the thoughts, boy.
But I don't understand
Light
why
bulbs.
brothers, a bunch of brothers on the stage with them.
Nah.
Ah,
Two
man.
girls that can dance their asses off.
I think that they were still stuck in that gang type of
Yeah.
era.
Yeah.
Having all them dudes around, because you know nowadays they use the.
Brothers on the stage with you. You bring your brothers on if they are on the track with you.
Yeah.
Come on, but man, you just have those 2 chicks on the side.
Is you speaking on the pause community?
Because I've seen it's some dude from Africa.
Yeah.
And that's where I got the idea from. He had 2 sisters, and he's from Africa. And one of his songs was bang, 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 bang.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Bang, bang, those girls was dancing.
You talking about that ass? Call it what it is, Pop. You ain't gonna get
And
that.
those sisters was
He was
dancing.
talking.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Everybody was like,
that's how you do it, right there.
Yeah.
That's selling sex still.
That's what you do, bro. That's why they got
They up there pandering.
Popeye's chicken.
remember he said that's how you move people. He could beat their ass.
You gotta beat that. That's why I got banned the first time off Big O.
Oh, man.
All right, man. We there, man, at that job. Let the people know one time for the one time, man, where they can find the music, the nonprofit, all this, man, because we don't want to miss nothing, man, because this is the nonprofit. Most definitely, they need to tap in with that, because that's important. That we need to grow that as this ever growing black community. That we ain't stopping. We got to do something. We got to do our part, y'all. So.
Man, look, we need we need all that.
He
Man.
talking about on the adult side.
Say you want to sign some papers?
Yeah, man.
Sign some tickets.
Yeah, need some of them walking around, man. It will be legit, y'all.
Yeah. Look, we gonna keep that in mind. We gonna work something out with you. We'll figure that out.
That's another thought process right there, man. Yeah, because you help a lot of folks out, man. Might be for a small fee.
Hey, that's what we here for, though. That's
you.
what we here for.
All right, but yeah, let the people know, man, where they gonna find all this, man, and like I said, anything that we miss, man, that you want to make sure that they know.
Yeah, so like I said, that for that nonprofit, y'all can go follow us on everything at Young Living Legend Inc. And that's just spelled out like it is Young Living Legend Inc. You know, so that's that. Yeah, exactly.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, dude, man.
Yeah. Cause I don't like what did Crawford say? He said you was the owner, huh?
Yeah, see, man.
See, that's what I was trying to figure out, cause he was the point man.
Yeah.
But he said that you the president.
He threw the alley-oop.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it was.
All right, I got you. So the president of the company in the building, y'all.
Yeah.
You know, we can create our stuff, man, and be in charge, y'all. You see.
Man, we got a whole chairman board, man. We got chairman members.
Yeah,
man, we doing it the right way.
That
man.
is the guidelines of going down for business.
Exactly.
We was supposed to do the same thing, but I didn't think we had enough folks.
Well, we had enough folks.
Oh, okay. Well, we had enough folks.
Look,
I wanted him to tell we had enough folks. You know.
Yeah, look, we'll chop it up about that off the camera. I'm letting you know what's going on.
All right. But y'all make sure y'all go and follow this brother everywhere, man. Can they get into that music, anything on YouTube?
That music, man. Everything on music is YLL, same old, man. We all over same platforms. Keep it simple, man. You can follow me on Instagram at Y007, so YDOUBLE 007. You know, that's me personally. But we can also follow our music page at YLL, which is YDOUBLE _. Yeah, so. Yes, sir. Yeah. I'm gonna send them everything. Man, you see my guy, the dude that threw the alley hoop was supposed to, you know, but
they were supposed to be in here in studio too, man. That's why he said he coming by himself. He got it.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he a PR run, man. You got it. You handled it, man. Yeah. Shout out to you, man. Thank you for coming through, man. We always appreciate that, man.
For sure.
You know, for y'all keeping y'all word, man, like that, man.
It's an honor y'all having me, man.
Yeah, man. It's our honor for real, man. Cause I tell you, man, it was all our idea. Pops wanted to start this, man. Cause I tell you, we ain't no damn talkers, man. We talked ourselves a lot, man. But we had a lot of ideas, man, and we pushing forward, and man, and y'all stepping in and coming, like showing up like y'all do is really helping and pushing it along, man.
All fronts, man. We gotta help each other out on all fronts, man.
Yeah. So that's why I say anything you need.
It started in the pickup.
Huh?
Just think this started in the pickup.
Man, it started in the dang on truck, man.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, me and him was just talking in the truck, and I just started going live.
For real?
Yeah.
Rant took off.
Yeah, then we was.
Go to my shop and be like, man, come outside, man.
Yeah.
The doors were really active.
Yeah, we had to.
Partake.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you just be like, I'm about to go live, man. I'm like, shit, go live, shit.
Yeah.
It's organic, man. That's where it come from, like you said.
Yeah. Then those discussions just kept taking off, man. So,
Exactly.
I was like, well, I'm going to do a podcast.
man, I still
can
got the
tell,
first
yeah.
one. The first one we did. Yeah. Where it was awkward as hell for me.
Yeah.
I didn't have no hair. And all that.
You want to be the only one getting spicy?
Yeah, I was gonna say. I'm gonna say that.
I mean, we almost 2 years in the game now, though, too, though.
Okay.
So, you know.
How long you been growing?
Yeah. Well, no, I've been doing this for almost 4 years now.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, yeah. But I remember shooting that first one. We didn't actually start doing the podcast till like a year or so later, though. Because we had started with the business in 2016, and then we was just doing that.
Yeah.
You know.
We got pictures of us shooting out there in front of the new Black Wall Street Marketplace.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah,
where they started at.
I know what you talking about.
Yeah.
And that's dope.
Yeah. So yeah, man, you talking about people that been out here in the community that ain't just made themselves known. What?
Black Wall Street shit was
Well, I think it was mishandled.
Yeah, I do too. Yeah.
I mean, my business started out there, Computers, Coffee, and Chill.
Oh yeah. Okay, now I have heard of that.
Yeah.
It just, everybody blew up.
I think Black Wall Street was supposed to be like a spider web, man. It was. Yeah.
Because I still got my certificates.
Yeah, man. I had paid for one too, man. What happened to that dinero? That pinche dinero was supposed to come back, man. All right, man. We get all right, man. Y'all make sure y'all go follow this brother. Like I said, man, all platforms. What was that again? Young Living Legends.
Yes, sir.
Make sure y'all tap in, man. Always a dope conversation with y'all. Appreciate y'all for the comments, the viewers coming in, doing y'all motherfucking thing. Y'all know y'all always make the show. Make sure y'all go like and subscribe on that Durka Durka podcast on YouTube.
Yes,
follow us on Instagram, DM Creations. Big Go Live is out there right now, man. So y'all gonna have to just tap in. Hey, I did something weird today, y'all. Today too, man. I'm gonna let y'all in. I am on BLK Black. I went live on this motherfucker, and there's people in this bitch.
Yeah.
Shout out to y'all, man. Shit, it's people in here.
Hey, that's all that matters.
You know, shit. This is for the podcast, man. Shit. Y'all want to holler later, man. I'm here.
Yeah.
But on that note, boy, this your boy Dirty.
Yes, sir. Hey, it's Des, man.
And we is out.
I've got a perfect puzzle for you. Oompa, loompa, doompa-dee.